What's going on, guys? Welcome back to Dom's Crypto, where we talk about cryptocurrencies and blockchain. If you haven't already, make sure you click the subscribe button so you don't miss any future uploads. Today I want to focus on a particular project in the crypto space which has been covered by many top influencers, like for example Chico Crypto, who has been mentioning this project in his past few videos. And I don't think this is sponsored. I think there's real potential in GMX, which is the project that we'll be covering today. So GMX, let's have a look at CoinGecko. If we go to the maximum chart, as you can see, in the past few months we had a big turmoil in the crypto space with Ethereum, Bitcoin and everything else. All altcoins have been dipping very heavily. And as you can see, even though GMX has been trading since September, we are pretty steady at just below $20. And also the trading volume has been very healthy. So GMX is currently sitting on $19.32. The market cap being 150 million. I think this one has a lot of potential to grow, and especially as many influential figures are bullish on GMX, I think there's a lot of incentive for you to check it out and see what it is about. GMX.io, which is their landing page, as you can see, decentralized perpetual exchange. This means that GMX allows you to trade with leverage, and as you can see, up to 30x leverage in a decentralized manner. So right now we have many options when it comes to leverage in the crypto space. We have the likes of Binance. FTX is probably the most popular right now, but these entities are centralized, and the problem with centralized entities is that when they go under and when they disappear, your money also disappears. So that's when GMX comes in and allows you to trade with leverage in a decentralized fashion. What does that mean? Well, if you trade on GMX, you are always in possession of your keys, of your tokens. So in case anything happens to GMX, your tokens, your money is secure because you are self-sovereign over your keys. What's the incentive for the holders? As you can see, GMX has a native token, which is obviously GMX. And an interesting thing when it comes to holders is that GMX is a utility token and a governance token, which occurs 30% of the platform's generated fees. So centralized exchanges with leverage, they produce millions and even billions of fees in volume. This means that these exchanges get very rich. When it comes to GMX, it's all decentralized, as we said, and 30% of the fees that are generated go to GMX stakers. But also the other 70%, where does that go? Well, they also have a GLP liquidity token, which occurs the other 70% of the platform's generated fees. So as you can see, 100% of the fees that come from trading on GMX go to their holders. This is key because as a holder, you are incentivized to spread awareness, to trade on this platform, and to be a part of this ecosystem. And also the APRs are very juicy as well. As you can see, GMX currently is on Avalanche and Arbitrum. Arbitrum is layer 2 of Ethereum, and if we scroll down on the website, as you can see, there are APRs for the both networks respectively. When you want to trade, it's very simple. It's very similar to any other exchange. You obviously have your charts and you're able to go long or short using the leverage that they have available. And obviously, this being a decentralized platform, you need your MetaMask connected in order to make moves. But when it comes to being a holder of the token, if we go to the dashboard, you can see some stats. This gives you a page where you can see volume, you can see long positions and short positions being taken on the platform. As you can see right now, we're on Avalanche, but we can also switch to Arbitrum. Let me just switch networks. There we go. So as you can see, Arbitrum, it has a bit more volume than Avalanche on GMX. And fees since 22nd of June, today we have 28th. So 422,000 US dollars have been accrued for the holders. And also you have the total volume on the right side and total fees generated for the holders, which is very interesting. So when it comes to centralized exchanges, you don't have any of this data. This data is held by the exchanges, and there's a lot of speculation about exchanges actually making positions to liquidate the people who trade on their platforms. But with GMX, everything is there for you to see. You can see who's short, who's long, and what are the proportions. So that's very interesting for those of you who want to maybe speculate. The tokens, GMX, main token, and GOP being the liquidity token, you can see some stats here as well. If we scroll down, GOP is basically a composition of tokens that you're able to trade on GMX. So when you go ahead and buy GOP, you basically buy a basket of these tokens, and you're the liquidity provider for those tokens on GMX platform. Let's go to the earn section. Earn section is very interesting. So once you buy GMX, and again, everything is very simple on their website, everything is simply laid out. Obviously you need to be on Arbitrum when it comes to the network, and then you're able to buy GMX by clicking buy GMX, purchase GMX. Here on the left you have a button that takes you to the interface of Uniswap on Arbitrum, where you're able to make purchases, and using Uniswap is simple as well. And I've actually made a tutorial on how to use this back in, I want to say, 2020. So I'm going to link that in the description as well. But once you go ahead and purchase your GMX, you're then able to go in the earn section and stake it with 2 clicks. So once you click stake, you'll be asked to approve the token, and then another transaction will be done to go ahead and stake. Very simple. And on the right side, you'll be able to see your total rewards. As you can see, I've made some moves already. I've put in just over 500 GMX on Arbitrum, and over the past 2 days I've accrued $15 in rewards, which equals to around 27% at current rate, at current fees of the invested amount, the APR. If you scroll down, we have a section about GOP, which is, as we said, the liquidity token. When it comes to buying GOP, that's not done via Uniswap, but again, you have a simple button that then takes you to the section where you're able to exchange Ethereum on Arbitrum to GOP. Once you do the swap, it's very easy. Again, very similar to Uniswap. Just put in the amount you want to purchase, go ahead and click buy GOP. That opens up the window of your MetaMask. You'll be able to confirm the transaction and buy whatever or however much you want. As you can see, I don't have enough for the fees at the moment on this account. Once you do that, GOP is automatically staked for you, and this also generates rewards, as we said. But the total reward section allows you to see the bigger picture of both your GOP and GMX. You can also compound, which is very interesting. So once we have a juicy amount here in the total section, instead of claiming those rewards, you can compound, and that will basically reallocate this position back into the main pot, basically. If you have any other questions, there's also the GMX.io Gitbook that you can look through when it comes to, you know, rewards, the roadmap, things that are planned for the future. And if you are interested in GMX, I do suggest you have a look at these sections and do your own research, as always. This is one of the projects that I will undoubtedly be accumulating over the next few weeks as we approach the Bitcoin bottom. And when it comes to the Bitcoin bottom, I do believe we'll be seeing around 14 to 16k. Right now, at the time of creating this video, we are at 20. I have a plan to accumulate GMX over the next weeks. Also, I'll be updating you on how this goes. I'll be updating you on the earn section and how much fees are accrued. I'll be updating you on the price of GMX, and also you can expect tweets from me on Twitter, twitter.com/dumpscrypto, about the proceedings of GMX. Just to finish off, this is not sponsored. This is not a sponsored video, and when we do have these sponsored videos, I am always open and I tell you guys which ones are sponsored. I do believe in GMX myself, but obviously DCA is my strategy. I don't want to go all in right now in case we see the Bitcoin bottom going a bit lower than I expect. That's why I'm starting to accumulate right now, but I'll be continuing to do so over the next weeks, as we said. Just to finish off, make sure you click the subscribe button so you don't miss any other gems on my horizon. And there are a couple that are looking very interesting for the next run. I do believe we will be seeing another run in the crypto space. So once that's here, I want to have my portfolio ready. I want to have those gems accumulated, and I'll be sharing those with you. So again, click the subscribe button. Also follow me on Twitter for more content, and I will be seeing you in the next one.